Did you ever watch Inside the Actor's Studio?
Yes, of course.
Oh my gosh, did you like it?
Yeah, I actually had a friend who went to the school in
Pace.
I have a school, yeah, as well. So yeah, I know someone that also. So yeah, I'm very familiar.
Yes. Okay, so I don't know if you remember the questions at the end. It's called the pivot questionnaire, and it was always the same questions for all of the guests.
Okay.
Well, I took inspiration from that, and I created my own questionnaire but it's pet related, obviously. And I never have cat people on my show, so I need to interview you and ask you these questions because cat people don't like to really be interviewed. They just want to do their thing.
We're a special breed.
Yeah, you really are. It's really funny because I can really tell. I'm a cat and dog lover. I have dogs only because I've had dogs since I was like, I don't know, 27 is when I got my first dog, and then I just started acquiring dogs. And then I actually fostered neonatal kittens in Louisiana. I had 100% success rate, 5 cats. And it was a super amazing experience. And I wish I could have kept all of them because they were all amazing. And I hope to do it again. Like once my kids are old enough, I 100% want to work with neonatal kittens again. But I have always just easily found dog people to interview, but cat people, they're a little elusive. So this is so exciting for me to ask you these questions. Okay. And of course, we're talking about cats in this case. What is your favorite breed of cat?
I would just stick with the American short hair, which is what you normally see around here.
Yes, absolutely. And do you have like a favorite color type?
The tabby tends to be the one that I like to lean towards. I personally have 2 tabbies. One is an orange white tabby and the other one is like a gray silver tabby. So I love tabbies. So the first cat I did have was a tabby as well. But calicos, I do have also a very little space in my heart for them.
That is awesome. Is there a least favorite cat breed?
Not necessarily, but maybe the cats with long hairs, just because it's a lot of work, a lot of grooming. But no, they're all really great. But yeah, and just in regards to maintaining the long hair, especially when they get older, it clumps and they poop and it gets stuck. And
yes, you sold me. I'll stick to the tabbies. All right.
Yeah, short hairs.
Yes, absolutely. Do your 3 cats sleep in your bed?
Yes. It's 4 actually, but yes.
Wait, so the OG was its own cat?
OG was his own cat. It's fine.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So OG, and then you had the other 3. Okay, my apologies.
No, you're good.
So all 4 of them sleep in your bed?
Well, as they wish, they not all sleep at the same time, but they rotate.
That is so fun. Oh my gosh. I love cats so much. I'm dying to get a cat. My husband was, when we first met, I remember I have a friend who's a super cat person, a crazy cool cat lady, like you say. And he came to the gym with me and they met, and she was wearing like a cat shirt, of course, because like that's what you do when you're a crazy cat lady, right? And he was like, I don't like cats. And both of us were like, ugh, why would you say that? And it's so funny because then, fast forward 5 years from then, he became like cat papa to like all these cats, like, bottle feeding them, stimulating them to go potty. He like talks about them and like gets all excited about the cats we fostered. So yeah, he's no longer the guy who doesn't like cats.
When we get that all the time too. We got a lot of dads that come in with their kids and they're like, I don't like cats. And once they're in here, they're like cuddling on the couch, falling asleep with the cats. It's nice to watch.
For sure. It's always the dads the guys that are like too cool for cats. And then they're like the crazy cat guy. All right. What is your most used training command or cue? And let's do what you use most at the cat cafe. I'm just curious if there's like a verbal or like physical cue that you use with the cats.
So with cats, unlike dogs, it's redirecting their attention. So whether it be a toy, treats, catnip, anything to deter them from whatever they're focused on that may not be proper behavior. With cats, that's the best way to get the attention. So any like loud like toy that makes a noise or a wand that just like squirrel, type of thing. So that's what works with cats. So yeah, wands, toys, and treats.
Perfect. How about something you would not use at the cat cafe as far as training commands or cues with cats?
So at first we did have those laser pointers. I did decide to remove them because not only can it be unsafe for, kids pointing it into the cat's eyes or into their eyes, they don't get that sense of hunt, catch, kill. They'll hunt and they catch it, but they never get to kill it in their whole mentality. So it kind of messes up their psyche, I guess, and it's like a tease. So
Yes.
I prefer not to use laser toys for that reason. Yeah.
That is so good that you said that. Yes, it leaves them frustrated. They can't
Yes.
enjoy their
Catch it.
kill.
Exactly.
Yes, I've heard that too. What pet related noise do you love?
Well, the purr is out.
Of course. Of course.
Purr.
Of course. I mean, have you gotten that's basically why you pay $17 to come in here, is to get multiple cats on top of you so that you can have them all purr on you.
Of course, you lay on the ground. We have carpets and stuff. You just lay there and then they all just come to you. Or on the couch too. A lot of them just like to congregate on the couch. And the other day I was just laying there and then all of a sudden it was like 4 cats.
Oh my God, I cannot wait to go visit. Oh my God, I can't wait.
And one was just right here.
I need to make sure I take Zyrtec or
Just
Claritin before I go, because I'm gonna be loving up on those cats. What pet related noise do you hate?
That's a good question. Well, I mean, the dogs, sometimes we get folks who walk their dogs and these cats can get very terrified at times. I have I've had dogs too growing up, but just loud, very obnoxious noises really scare them. So not necessarily that I don't like these noises, but for them specifically, yeah, any loud, very obnoxious noises. Even sometimes when kids scream in here, we tell them no jumping, running, screaming, or chasing the cat. So yeah, just those type of noises, just whatever throws off the vibe, right?
Yes, I agree. Well, you know what? As a parent, I totally get that, because when you have your kid and it's the kid is calm or sleeping, the last thing you need is somebody disturbing that energy.
Exactly. It's you work so hard.
Exactly. You work so hard, and you guys work so hard. I mean, I have 2 children, so yeah, I work hard to get them all on the same page, but you have 27 cats in there max. I know. Yeah, that's a lot of work to get everybody kind of calm and steady, and when somebody comes in disrupting that, I bet
yeah, not at all.
I bet you have a visceral reaction to that. Yeah. All right, next question. You have been in rescue. Now you are the owner of a cat cafe. What pet related profession other than those 2 would you maybe want to try one day in the future?
Actually, so I recently really once I started all of this, you deal with a lot of health issues and how to medicate and how to give fluids for the little neonates, how to tube feed if they're not eating. So I'm actually in the works and having that kind of come to life, but a veterinary technician, if I weren't to be doing this, not necessarily being a veterinarian, that is a lot of work, knowing you have to know a lot, but as a vet tech, I pretty much do all of that already, so that's definitely something that I'm interested in pursuing at some point.
That is so cool. We need more awesome vet techs. Yes. What pet related profession would you never want to try?
I feel like I've almost tried it all, and it's the cleaning and I guess maybe on the euthanasia side, or dealing with the bodies at that point. That's maybe something. I mean, it's reality and we deal with it, but I'd rather not.
I agree. I don't know how that works. I don't want to know. I know that when one of my pets passes, I ask for them to be cremated individually. And that is enough for me to say I would never want to do that, because Just cremating any pet would be very hard. Doing it in groups, it just sounds awful. So yes, I completely agree. That is one profession I'd probably want to skip. Last question.
Right.
And wait, before I do that, actually, I want to give a shout out to the people who do those jobs, because obviously there is dignity in death, and the people who take care of our pets after they die. I mean, that is such an important job, and we thank you for being the people who do that.
Yes.
All right, last question. If the Rainbow Bridge exists, who is the first pet to greet you when you arrive?
Oh, wow. I would say my most memorable cat, he was like a semi-long-haired black cat. We thought he was a female at first because of all the hair, but he was little, but yeah, so we named him Misi, and the name stayed. So even when we found out he was a male, his name was still Misi, and he has been just the cat with the most personality and just always sticks out. So I know he'll be there. Just like,
oh my gosh. Missy, like Missy.
Yeah, but Missy.
In Spanish.
In Spanish.
Love that so much.
Yeah.
So, you know what's funny? You described this cat and he was black and long haired, but we had like a yellow tabby growing up that we named Chrissy Poo. And my husband's name is Chris. So it just kind of like, I was like, that's, and he really had like kind of like the same personality as my husband. He was like very like friendly, social, happy, loving. And so I have to like, you just jarred my memory with that. And I have to tell my husband about Chrissy Poo, because cats always end up with like the weirdest names.
Oh yeah. And then the little nicknames that you give them after that end up being totally different from their original name, right? So
absolutely.
All the time.
So my first neonatal kitten was actually when I was a child. My mom found a black little like tortoise kind of looking cat. Yeah, she was tiny. And my mom, this was before like stores carried bottles for neonatal kittens. Right. And my mom went to Toys R Us and bought a bottle that she could make a hole in, like a baby bottle. And and I don't think we had formula. I think we just used milk, which is crazy, but like we didn't have any resources outside of that. And then you wonder why I'm a crazy cat or a dog person, because this is like my childhood. So I remember my mom warming up the milk in the microwave, and the cat whose name was Michu.
Well, funny enough, my first cat was Michu. And then when I got the second one, which was a female, we named her Micha. So original.
Why is Michu like Michu?
I don't know, it's a Hispanic thing, I guess, because you just can't call them that way. And it sticks. I guess it sticks. I was little. I didn't know any better.
Yeah, so she was Michu. She was with us forever until she like moved to the neighbor's house because she had better canned food. She was indoor, outdoor, like spayed and all that good and vaccinated. But, we didn't know any better. And she had a ton of litters before we spayed her because we didn't have the resources and the education back then. And she would bring her kittens into our houses, but luckily we didn't have to feed those because she was a great mama.
Perfect.
She would bring them into our closet every time.
It was a safe space for her.
She would have them outside and then bring them in, and Michu will forever be like my first neonatal kitten. And I remember even when she was like 12 years old, if she was inside and the microwave was going, she would like run to like wait to see what was in the microwave, because she was like programmed like Pavlov's dogs to like salivate at the sound of the microwave finishing its run. Well, thank you so much. I love that I was able to like have a virtual tour of the Cats Cafe Miami. I truly am so grateful for you making the time to talk to me. I wish you nothing but the best. And I do have one last question. Do you guys sell like t-shirts and stuff that like I can buy from afar?
Yes, so we do have some options on our website, on our store, but we have even nicer options on Bonfire. So that is also linked on our website, or even in the bio on our Instagram page. It's the Bonfire store. So that is our digital only store. We even have a shirt that says Gatitos and Cafecito. So just, putting that out there. Yes. And it comes in a variety of styles and colors too. So you have sweaters, hoodies, tank tops, and stuff to choose from in a variety of colors. So yeah, check that out. On Bonfire, we have that linked on our website. If not, I'll shoot you the direct link.
Thank you so much. I'm going right now to buy myself a gatito and cafecito t-shirt.
Yeah.
I love that idea. Thank you again. And I hope that you guys are tons of success, and I cannot wait to visit.
Oh, can't wait to have you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. You have a great night, and best of
You
luck to
too.
all of you kittens. Find awesome homes.